It's time once again for Gaming with Max Von Puppet. That's me. Today, I'm going to talk to you about one of my all-time favorite card games, Fluxx. That's right, I said all-time. Capital letters even. Let me qualify that for a minute. Is it the best card game ever made? Probably not. Is it the most amazing set of rules ever devised? No. Is it one of the most fun games I've ever played? Yes. Yes, it is. And that, my friends, is what really matters in the end, isn't it? Now, as you can see here, I don't have the actual Fluxx game itself. I have one of its many themed editions, the Monty Python version. It plays just like the basic game, though. It's just specific to its Monty Python theme. And there's a theme for every flavor of gaming geek out there, including ecology, Cthulhu, zombies, pirates. There's even a family version, which I happen to have in the bookcase right behind me. Now, let's talk about the game itself. Fluxx is made and published by Loony Labs, probably most known for this very game, but they're also the people that brought us games such as Chrononauts and a quirky little game called Loony Pyramids. Fluxx is a deceptively simple game that gets more complex as the game goes on, and that's where the brilliance and fun of this game comes in. Here's how it works. The game has 5 types of cards. Keepers, which are pretty much exactly what they sound like, cards you keep. They are used in conjunction with the goal cards, which when played define winning conditions. This example goal card right here, message for you, sir, says you need to have the important message and Sir Lancelot in order to make the win. There are also creepers. These guys right here, you'll learn to hate them. These are kind of like anti-creepers. You have to play a creeper once it comes into your hand, and they actively prevent you from winning, unless of course you have a goal card that states otherwise. Then there's action cards. Again, pretty much exactly what they sound like. You can play them at any time you want, and they have certain events that spawn when you activate the card. So for example, when you played this one, you trade your hand with another player at the table. And finally, there are these little beauties, the rule cards. This is the real fun of the game because this is where the game changes rules. So let's start with the basic rules of the game. When you start playing, this is it. This is all you have to play with. You draw one card, you play one card. There's no goals, there's no keepers, there's no rules except draw one, play one. Of course, that'll change pretty quickly because somebody will play a goal card, and then you'll have a race on to try and get those keepers and avoid the creepers to get going. You'll use action cards to get there, but really what you're going to want is these rule cards, which you'll play, that'll change the way the game works. So for example, this rule card makes it so instead of drawing one, you draw 2. There's a whole host of rule cards in this game too, and in this particular version, they're flavored in Monty Python type rules. So you get stuff like talk in a silly accent, or sing a Monty Python song. And when you do so, you get special benefits, such as extra cards or other things. And of course, as the game goes on, more rules cards are played, making the game more and more complex. Oh, and it's likely that new goal cards are going to be played at some point as somebody wants to replace the goal currently in play with their goal card, especially if they have a better chance of winning with it. So, as you can see, the game gets complex and is ever-changing as you go along. There's a strategy to playing, of course. Your best bet of winning is often to delay a certain goal card until you either have the conditions in your hand to play, or until you can guarantee that you will get those conditions by the end of your next turn. But that's not always easy, or guaranteed, because action cards can cause you to lose keepers, or a creeper can spring up on you at any time and take that win away. It's a total blast, and a great game to play when you have 3 or 4 friends over. I find that while you can play with larger groups, the bigger the group gets, the longer the game goes on for, and there's less fun in it. I once played in a game with 8 people, and that game lasted for near to 2 hours. Everyone was getting pretty frustrated by the end. But when I play in groups of 4 or 5, it's a blast, and the game lasts for about an hour and everyone has a good time. Overall, the game is a lot of fun. It has an easy-to-grasp mechanic that results in the game changing complexity as it goes along, making each game different. It has some luck in terms of what cards you draw, but it also has strategy in determining which goals and rules cards to play when. And it doesn't take a lot of time to teach or play when you're looking for something fun to do with a few friends. I highly recommend this game and suggest that everyone go out and buy a copy. Like I said, there's plenty of flavors available, so head to your friendly local game store or get it straight from Loony Labs online. Links below. I hope you enjoyed this look at Fluxx. Let me know what you think of the game, if you've ever played it, and if there's any other card games you want me to look at in the comments below. Also, remember to like, subscribe, and comment. Until next time, keep playing games.